So let's talk about how industry are using this data science to optimize their result. So like Walmart having the right product at the right place at the right time so that right people can buy them. Have you ever noticed that, let's say if you are entering in any retail shop, let's say Big Bazaar in India or Reliance Retail, if you'll see that the setting a product in a proper way. So if you'll go for a dairy section where is the, let's say, milk, you will always find bread, butter, and eggs always around them. Why? Because they know that if the people will buy bread, they will also buy egg, milk, or maybe in the butter. There is a certain way. This called as the market basket analysis. So they know that in in basket. So in a one basket, what the people are adding. So they understand your behavior. They understand the people behavior. So in the morning, maybe they will put eggs, butter, and milk together. But maybe in lunch they will put something else because they know that at this time people will buy some different kind of the products. So it's always like a basket analysis is something like the group of products which goes together. Have you seen that at the Amazon? Like whenever you are buying something, so they always recommend that people who bought this also buy this, something like that. So that is the recommendation system. That's where they recommend the product because they know the behavior of people. So maybe in your age category, if you are exploring something, okay, and they know that okay, this is the guy who is from the Delhi and from this area and he's exploring this product, so they will recommend you something that the same kind of or the same demographics details searched before and bought this product. So at the first time they will recommend you on that, but once you'll buy two or three times, they will create your own persona. In your persona, they will create that your demographics detail, what the transactions you are doing, means what kind of product you are buying, how much you are spending them on each product. So on the basis of that, they will create your persona, and they will link this persona to the few of products. Okay, and also they will match your profile to the someone who is just almost same around, you know, uh, sorry, almost same around yours profile. Okay, so let's say Ashwini and there is another, let's say Pratik is there, and we are just in the same age group. And Ashwini bought a T-shirt, Pratik bought a same T-shirt. Then next time Pratik bought a let's say jeans, they will also recommend me a jeans because the same kind of behavior I have what the Pratik. So generally, if you are searching anything at the Google, let's say you'll search a news. So I am in Dubai. So if I'll search a news, I will get the most of the information related to the UAE region. So all the news will come for a Gulf region. Okay. But let's say if I'm Mumbai, when I'll search for a news, I'll get the news for India and all this thing. Also the online advertising. So if you see that at the Google, there is always a Google ads. So Google understand your persona, what you are searching, what kind of engagement you are doing, and on the basis of that, they always show a few of ads. Facebook. So at the Facebook, let's say if you are going at the Facebook at your wall page, have you seen that the few of the ads is always there? So let's say if you guys are playing the PUBG and all the different kind of the games, you can see that okay, there is the game section always. Okay, today is the new game, something like that. Have you ever observed that? You guys know about the Netflix, am I correct? So let's say how many of you watch the Netflix and ever go and search something specific to watch it? How many times you guys do? Or generally you guys whatever they are just presenting at the wall you watch in that? If you know the numbers, 80% of the watched content is based on the recommendation. So only 20% of people go and search for that. So their recommendation system is so accurate on the basis of your persona. Whatever showing at the at the wall, people generally watch that. So that is the one of the best use case for the data science. Okay, let's move on. The most important part of the data science, the life cycle. Okay, so what is the life cycle? What is the various steps in a data science? So there are basically, if we'll go anywhere, we'll find that only the 7 steps generally we are considered in the data science. Okay. First step is the try to understand the business. So we'll take a let's take examples. I'll go through few of examples here. So we have a 7 step. First, business understanding, data mining, then data cleaning, data exploration, feature engineering, predictive modeling, and data visualization. So we'll go one by one. So let's say if I am just building a data science model where I have to predict, you know, uh, how many runs Virat Kohli is going to score in the next 5 matches. Okay, this is my business problem. Now I understand that what I need to do. I need to build a model where I have to predict for the next 5 months how many runs Virat Kohli will make. Okay, so what I need for that? Firstly, I need a data. Okay, so there the data mining comes. Okay, I'll go to this. Okay, so firstly, I need to understand what data do I need for this my project, what are the different data sources, and how I can obtain all this data. So let's say you'll go with the certain sports website, and you are gathering all the information which have the Virat Kohli for each and every match in where he played, what was the date, and what was the location, who was against the team, who was the against, and all the information, what was the run he made, average, everything. Okay, now you have all this data which you have required for building this project. So this is the data mining. So we're extracting all those data. Let's say you extracted in an Excel format. So now we have an Excel, that is the source. Now you'll go to the data cleaning part. Okay, in the data cleaning part, what we'll do that we'll see that is there any missing value. So let's say you've seen that, okay, for this data I don't have any location name, or let's say city name. Okay, so what we'll do that you'll, okay, how I can impute this data. Impute means how we can, fill this data with a certain way, or do I need to remove this data from our system. So we'll decide on that. Okay, data cleaning also will be the part of, let's say there is a certain duplication in data. So let's say if you are doing the copying, and you made some mistake, you did the 5 times with the same data, you just entered the 5 times, so you can remove the duplication part. So this all the tiny point of the things will comes under the data cleaning part. Okay, once now you just did the cleaning part, now we'll explore it. So now in the data exploration, you will see that, let's say, how many runs he made in the Bangalore, and how many matches he played, what was the average. So you're now exploring all this part through the data in a certain visualization things. Okay, just by, let's say, a bar chart, or let's say some other different kind of scattered plot. Have you know about the bar chart? So let's say if I have to just make a graph between cities and how many run is scored. Okay, so let's say at the x-axis there will be a city, and the y-axis I will have runs. So I can understand how many run he scored. Okay. Now after the data exploration, we need to do the feature engineering. What is the feature engineering? So first of things you have to know about the feature engineering is just creating another feature from the previous one. Let's say I have a date, uh, like 2nd of January 2020. Okay, from this date I can extract what day, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So that is the one feature I am creating from another feature. Feature is your column name. Okay, so from one columns you are creating another column, that is a new feature. Okay, and then let's say you are creating a just you are extracting the month. So maybe in January month, uh, Virat Kohli always score a good amount of run, you can say, let's say 100, 200, whatever. Okay, so now we have a pretty confident that if the match will happen in the January, Virat Kohli is going to play with the average of 85 run. Okay, because you got to know that if this is the month of January, so I will do that. So this is the feature engineering which we are getting from the another feature. On the basis of all these things, now you are ready with your data. So you have created a date, time, and weekdays and score runs. So you prepared the whole data after doing this five process. Uh, After determining the optimal data features for the modeling, we'll go for a machine learning model. So now you choose the certain machine learning model to predict it. Okay. So once you'll predict that, we'll go with the measurement, like evaluate and test the efficiency of model. So we'll check that what happened, the same thing when he did in the previous January, like last 5 to 7 years. And if you see that, okay, now accuracy is, let's say, I am 90% accurate that if it's matched in the January, my result will be this. Okay. So then you have now pretty confident. Then on the basis of that, we'll take some decisions. Okay, I am saying with the 90% of confidence that Virat Kohli is going to make uh, the run with the 85 of average. So you can say that. You cannot say in the data science like I'm 100% sure. You have a certain probability. So you always estimate that. So you cannot say that is a pretty accurate. Just remember this word. In the data science, we always do the estimation with the certain confidence or certain probability. Then let's say whatever is happening around the industry or anything, you can go with the data visualizations. So these are the 7 life cycles generally uh, happen in the data science industry. And for this life cycle, in last, I will go with the one real-time examples through the Python, and I'll show you how we are going with the data mining, data cleaning, exploring, feature engineering, then we are predicting a model.